Hey guys, welcome back for another video. In today's video, we are going to look at the assembly instructions for the Little Olive roller coaster tricycle. So here we go. I've taken out all the parts from the box and lined them up in front of you. I've also included the two tools that I'm going to be using for this assembly. The first thing that you want to do is familiarize yourself with the different parts that are included. The best place to look for those is in the instruction manual. The instruction manual shows you the parts list along with the name of each of the parts. These are the names that we're going to be referring to the parts with during the installation video, so it's very important that you go through this parts list before you continue watching the video. The instruction manual also includes the instructions for the assembly that we're going to follow in this video. So at this point, assuming that you have already gone through the parts list, let's get started. In the first step, we are going to attach the front handlebar and the front wheel to the frame. All the parts that you're going to be using in this step are displayed in this frame. You have the frame itself, and you have the handlebar, the front wheel, the front basket, the front handlebar cap, the bell, the clamp, and the nut and bolt. And the two tools that I'm going to be using are the screwdriver and the wrench. So let's get started. In the first step, we are going to take the front wheel and attach it to the frame. When you look at the front wheel, you're going to see an arrow pointing forward. That part of the wheel should be in the front side. Slide the front wheel through the frame all the way down. There you go. Next, attach the front food basket to the frame by simply sliding it through the rod. There you go. Next, we are going to attach the clamp to the bar of the frame. For that, place the clamp on the rod and slide the bolt through the clamp and attach the nut to it. But don't tighten it all the way. We still need to attach the front handlebar before we do that. For installing the front handlebar, first we need to take out the pop-out cap from the bar of the frame. Just like that. Next, take the handlebar and slide it through the cap. And then slide it to the hole in the rod of the frame. At this point, make sure that the handlebar is perfectly aligned with the wheel so that it shouldn't be sideways while the wheel is facing front. Both the wheel as well as the handlebar should be facing forward perfectly for perfect alignment while riding the bike. After you've aligned the front handlebar with the front wheel perfectly, you just need to tighten the nut on the frame to fix the handlebar in place, just like that. Once you've tightened the nut, slide the cap back on. Next, we shall look at how to attach the bell to the handlebar. For that, first you need to unscrew the screw on the bell completely. Next, pass the bell through the handlebar and then reattach the screw to the bell. Tighten the screw using a screwdriver. Before you tighten the screw completely, set the alignment on the bell. And your bell is attached. With that, our front wheel and handlebar assembly is complete. Next, we shall look at how to install the seat. To install the seat, you first need to attach the seat cover to the seat. You can simply slide the seat cover over the seat to attach it. There you go. Next, we need to attach the seat to the frame. For that, you need to unscrew each of the 4 nuts at the bottom of the seat. Just like that. Next, you need to place the seat over the frame such that the 4 screws align with the holes in the frame for the screws. Once you've done that, you need to attach the nuts back on. And tighten them in place. Do this for each of the 4 nuts. With that, your seat is now mounted to the frame of the tricycle. Next, we are going to look at how to install the rear wheels. All the parts that you need for attaching the rear wheels are shown in this frame. Those are the 2 rear wheels, the 2 axles with the washers, the 2 wheel caps, and the 2 attachment clamps. For convenience, I have flipped the tricycle upside down to make the wheel attachment easy. First, you need to attach the wheel attachment clamps on either side. Next, pass the washer through the axle and pass the axle through the wheel. And then, while pressing on the button on the wheel attachment bar, pass the axle through the attachment clamp. After inserting the wheel along with the axle through the clamp, rotate the wheel till this button pops out. Just like that. Now your wheel has locked in place. Repeat the steps for the other wheel as well. Next, put the wheel cap on the wheel. Align it with these grooves and push it in. Just like that. Repeat the steps for the other wheel as well. With that, your rear wheel assembly is complete. Next, we shall see how to attach the rear basket. To attach the rear basket, unscrew the screw at the back of the frame. Take it out completely. Next, attach the basket to the frame by pressing it on the rear rod. Once you've done that, put the screw back on and tighten it with a screwdriver. Tighten it all the way. With that, the rear basket is attached to the frame of the tricycle. Next, we shall look at how to attach the headrest part of the seat. Here are the parts that you will need for the headrest assembly.